run plays. I mean, it's just the way. I mean, the Marshall game, you look at that. You know, every time he ran the ball in the Marshall game, it was more of a breakdown than it was anything. I think that's the probably advantage to it. When a play breaks down, it's not necessarily going to be a negative play. You got a chance to make a big play if it breaks down. He keeps plays alive. A lot of times he keeps plays alive and he throws it. You know, a lot of times he keeps plays alive and he runs it. So,
were any of those designed?
I don't think any of them were designed against Marsh. I have to go back and look. But off the top of my head, I mean, the one that sticks out is the one that he ran up the middle and scored on. So that wasn't designed. And so, I mean, obviously we're going to call design run plays for him in certain situations, but I don't think, we're not going to overuse it either.
How's that different from last year? And in terms of his decision making and his ability to kind of make something out of those broken things?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that he's brought to the table for a while. I mean, he extends plays is the best way I put it. You know, when plays break down, you know, he can extend plays and get outside the pocket. Receivers can keep moving. I mean, a lot of times that's when big plays develop. It's when you know, defenses typically have a clock in their head around 3 to 4 seconds, and when it's past 3 to 4 seconds, it's hard to cover that.
What do you see out of James Madison so far?
A lot of tape. You know, that coach has been there for a long time. He's won a lot of football games. He's beat a lot of big teams. So I mean, they're not overly complex in what they do, which leads, you know, when you're not complex, then you're probably going to be pretty good at it. So his kids, obviously, you watch tape, they know exactly what they're doing, and so it's not like they have a whole lot to do probably, but they're just a solid football team. I mean, they're solid.
Today that they lost their best runner.
The running back? I'll be honest with you, I've heard both sides, but I couldn't tell you.
That 3-play drive with Tavon, obviously the big run and then the 2 quick passes to him. Talk about that a little bit. What's going through your mind and when you're calling those plays and keep going back to the well with him?
Well, I mean, we've made an emphasis to put plays back to back. You know, I mean, a lot of times when guys make big plays, they get tired, they'll come out, and we put an emphasis on our best guys being on the field, regardless of the situation. You know, if you're tired, suck it up. You know, we need to be able to play for a long period of time, and that was part of just, you know, making him just keep lining up and giving him the ball, basically. You know, so yeah, I mean, it wasn't complicated. He made a big play, and we just kept giving him the ball.
And in terms of his ability to stay on the field, how important is that he has that endurance, that he has the stamina to be able to break a 70-yard run like that and then stay out there for 2 more and get the score?
Do you want him on the field?
if I was a fan, I would, yeah.
I want him on the field, too. It's important. You want your best players on the field. He's one of our, you know, I'd say one of our top 40 players on the team, or 50 players. We kind of want him on the team.